That's an example of a good stretch that you can do. If you have difficulties doing this, means that we need to start stretching. Okay. Now I'll show you an exercise. Ladies love this one. It works the largest muscles in your body, your legs. So stand right in front of your chair, facing the front. It's called a squat. So what you're gonna do is with your feet apart, hold your hands up. You're gonna sit down, touch your seat, and come up again. Let's try it. Yeah? Okay, but let me just give you, this is a quick idea of a very quick workout that you can do, okay? Doesn't require gym, doesn't require equipment. If you can do 20 of these things, they're called squats. If you sit down, touch the chair, come up. Go walk around the block for 15 minutes, come back and do it again. If you can do that, that'll take about 25 minutes a day. If you can do that 3-4 times a week, your lifestyle, your health will improve tremendously. Within 6 weeks of doing this, you will notice changes. You will feel more limber because you're stretching, your legs will be stronger. Going up the stairs will be a lot easier. You know, putting the groceries into your car will be a lot easier. It's very simple stuff. But we need to start moving, working the muscles a little bit, stretching out a little bit. Doesn't take much of your time, but it will sure change your life. And that's it. That's all I have for you. Any questions? Everybody can do it.
My wife's trainer, and anyone who can train her. I've been trying for 33 years to train her, and I haven't gotten too far. This is something else that'll give you a hint on how well your health is. If you want to do it now, you can do it. If you may need a calculator. It's called your body mass index, otherwise known in parentheses sometimes as body. I'm sure that's something you do on all your patients and want to, or your clients. 18.5 to 24.9. What you do is you take your weight and then you divide it by your height in inches and your height in inches. So if my weight is 160 pounds and then I divide it by, and I'm 72 by 72, and then I multiply that number by 703, I'll get a number, and in my case I get a number about 20, something like that. So if you can get it between 18.5 and 24.9, you are in a very good range there. Once it starts going up, it means you weigh too much. It means you're going to be more prone for heart disease. When it goes down too little for women, it's going to make you more prone for osteoporosis. Men should keep their waist size under 36. Reduce your caloric intake. Men can do pretty darn good on 2,000 calories. Let me tell you, this isn't something you're going to do every day. But if you can do it on a regular basis, keep your body there, then in the long run, you will have the results that you want. Chiropractic has a role by helping keeping your nervous system flowing from the brain out to every living cell of your body. It helps the body's internal body environment and maintain something we call homeostasis. It helps your body adapt to the stresses and challenges you're going to have. It helps your body to take stress, and instead of making it something negative, it becomes something positive. Spinal misalignments block the nerve flow. Your digestion, your tissue, your organs, even your heart cannot function properly without a healthy nervous system. Was there an area of the spine that Dr. Craig worked on particularly with you?
Yes, the area of the spine that goes next to the pancreas.
Yeah, so there's direct nerve flow from the spine to every tissue of your body. And your body just cannot work properly without this right nerve supply. Chiropractic releases that energy. Okay, how this works is that we're going to go through different age groups, and what usually happens to the body during these kind of periods of time. At the end, I kind of wrote this. I guess I should have wrote it at the beginning. And what I was going to tell you is that you want to start working on your lifestyle changes before you reach these ages. So a great thing would be, say when we get to age 45 or age 50 or 55, you're going to say, Do I wait till those things to happen? And the whole idea of coming here tonight is to inspire you to start acting before you hit these ages. So from age 15 to 39, we think everyone, because of even people who eat well, should be taking a high-potency multiple vitamin that will slow down the aging process by providing optimal levels of antioxidants. We think your multiple vitamins should include enough vitamin C, vitamin E, beta-carotene, like you see these amounts here. 1,000 should be taken 2 times a day. Always take your multiple vitamins with meals. They'll absorb better. We think the only other supplement we think most people in this age group should really make sure they put part into their lifestyle is the omega-3s. And omega-3s, as we talked about, are anti-inflammatory for skin. Fish oil, EPA, DHA, flaxseed oil, and borage seed oil. You can probably find all of that in one supplement. Some of the supplements, we don't, I'm not in the vitamin business here. Most of you probably don't even know that we have them here. But I do keep some supplements here for myself, for my family, and for some of my patients. I want to make sure that if you're going to spend money on it, that you're getting good quality stuff. So a lot of the stuff that I talk about, I usually have here because, like I said, either I take it myself or I have it for my own patients. This is, some of these vitamin companies don't even sell to stores, but we know they're made, with the highest preparation and quality. So if you have any questions about where you can find some of these things, let me know and I'll talk to you afterwards about it. Age 40 is, for the most part, when the joints are going to start to wear. Anyone, I guess I should block this, but the most common disease that's in humans and animals? Osteoarthritis. That's the most common disease, and I'm sure you'll hear people say by the time they hit a certain age, almost 80% of people will have it, and animals will have it also. It's from wear and tear of the joints. That's what it is. Now, staying in alignment, of course, helps those joints from wearing down. The body starts to break down this cartilage. Let me tell you why this was so important for me, because I've been running since my wife was pregnant with my son. That's how long. I used to go out and play basketball for 2 hours. That was before we had cell phones. And she used to say, what if I got to get in touch with you? You got in 2 hours. I said, well, I need to exercise, mentally and physically. And someone said, well, if you walk out your door and you run out 15, 20 minutes, and then you run back 15, 20 minutes, you're never 15, 20 minutes away from your house. And so I started running then, and I've never stopped. And I've been lucky between the great chiropractic care I've gotten from my chiropractors over the years, and from wearing orthotics and wearing great sneakers. I've never really had any knee problems or hip problems. Now, I go in and run in some of these races, and people come up, oh, you're still running? I had to stop. And usually it's because their cartilage has started to break down. So my thing is not to wait. I say, well, why did you wait till it breaks down to tell me, The whole idea is to give your body what it needs to help slow down that breaking process. And there's a substance called glucosamine, which, as you can see, almost from the way it's made up, it's an amino. Amine is a protein, and glucose, of course. So people who are diabetic do have to watch their usage of this. But for just about everyone who's doing on their feet for a period of time over age 40, instead of waiting for those knees or hips or even spine to start breaking down, we recommend you start taking glucosamine now. Now, a lot of times you'll see it mixed with something called chondroitin, which also helps build collagen. But chondroitin is very difficult to